What it do for light crew? FTC. Flight T, stand up! I know how that feels, man. You know, have you ever had that just like you felt ride or die chick? You just thought she was the one. And I mean, just at the very, very least you expected, poof, she's gone. And you lost her, man. I know how that feels, bruh. A nigga, you know, you can relate to that very much so. But anyway, man, all jokes aside, we are back on somebody that a lot of y'all were actually requesting this early morning on Friday. Fousey 2, man. Now, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You can say whatever you want, but I actually do enjoy watching Fousey 2, man. He's a positive guy in this YouTube community, man. He does receive a lot of hate. You know, everybody's not perfect. People make mistakes, so on and so forth. But if you guys happen sleeping on a rock, if you do pay some sort of attention, I mean, even if it's on like Drama Alert or Scarce, for example, or Philip DeFranco, whatever you want to say, he has been dating Alicia, I think for almost, I don't know how long, but it has been a minute. You know, she's beautiful as fuck, man. She seems like she's a chill ass, just down to earth chick, and I would least expect this man, you know what I'm saying, for them to break up around this time when 2016 is about to be over, bro. So I don't know if this is a prank right now. I don't know if this is a clickbait. I doubt it's a clickbait because the thumbnail is just not looking it's just looking depressed in all sorts of ways. But the full video will be down below in the description. I probably predict this will probably be on YouTube news later on. I hope Manny's alright, bro. I don't want him to, you know, go through like a serious depression over that, because you know what I'm saying?
This video isn't going to be as you'd expect it to be. It's not going to be me crying about my relationship or deciphering my relationship or bashing anybody in the relationship.
The sad music's
not making it
any better, yo.
Quite the opposite. It's A, clarifying to you guys what's going on, but B, also praising the relationship that was, and I guess my sentiments towards relationships, if you guys would want to hear that. So, as you may or may not have known, I was in a relationship, and being in that relationship was big for me because it was my first relationship, sort of, where I was 100% open with it, meaning I introduced it to the vlogs, I introduced it to Instagram, I introduced it to Twitter, I introduced it to my mom and dad, and like that's a pretty big thing. So in that regard alone, me being the age that I am and finally being able to do something that small, it was already a win for me because I was able to step out of a comfort zone that I was not willing to step out of for a long time in my life for whatever reason.
Right.
So I'm really happy that I was able to do that and be so comfortable and confident in my decision, and not worried about any backlash or what anybody might say about it, because I was happy with the decisions that I was making. Like whenever my mom would tell me that she wasn't happy with it or anything, I said, Mama, I understand, but this is a thing that I have to go through. Like, I have to see if I'm happy or not. I have to see if this is right or not. And I respect your decision and I love you for it, but it's something that I have to see for myself, which is exactly what I did. And the thing with the relationship, really, I have nothing bad to say about it. First of all, Alicia is a queen.
Yeah,
and
she's beautiful.
A beautiful girl, and she's a very kind and sweet and caring and loving soul. And I'm just lucky enough to have been able to see it behind closed doors.
Alright, man, Fousey, bro. Y'all gonna have to work this shit out, bro. This is not gonna be normal at all, bro. I don't want to see you be sad, bro. Like, I think, in my opinion, man, like, she has, like, some sort of a key into making Fousey happy, bro. Because if you guys didn't realize, he was actually gone for a minute. Now, that's not normal for somebody his size, you know what I'm saying? You know, I do understand in certain circumstances, you know, people have tours, you're traveling, all that shit. That's, you know, gettable. But to be gone within like 2-3 months is not, you know, normal. I think he was gone around that long. And, you know, I feel like Alicia, you know what I'm saying? I felt like, you know, she had a positive impact when he was gone and helped him have a great and better break. So I would at least expected her to be like a negative. I don't know what the hell happened, bro.
So, like, behind all the noise of what everybody said or their opinions, I got to see her for who she was. And she has so much potential in life, and she's gonna get a man who loves her so freaking much and treats her like the world, and she's deserving of it.
Tighten up, man. Go get your girl, bro.
So awesome.
Go get your girl, man.
It's gonna be great. But I got to a point where I recognized that I wasn't going to be that man who was gonna be there to give her all that she deserves. And that was a big thing for me, because normally in a relationship I'd be very selfish, because I am a very selfish person and there's so much stuff I have to work on, and I would be selfish, and even if I wasn't content or happy in a relationship, I would still string that person along for my own personal satisfaction, my own personal gain, kind of like wanting your cake and wanting to eat it too, meaning like you don't really want someone, but you don't want to cut them off because you don't want anyone else to have them. And I was different than I normally am in relationships, and I understood that if I'm not going to be that person for her that she deserves, then it's not right for myself or for
you all
her
remember
to
that
just
vlog.
carry on that relationship. So again, I'm not breaking down our relationship right now. What I'm trying to do is show you guys what I learned about relationships. So that was
What
big for me
happened, man?
To realize, like,
No.
I want to put her happiness first. And
Is that a
although
Burberry
it'll suck to
Vesta?
deal with somebody else, if I feel like I'm not going to be that person, I'm not gonna waste her time.
Bro, she's pretty, bro.
Because that's very selfish to do. Now, what it also taught me about relationships is that it's okay to, you know, try with different people and to experience different things, and, you know, learn about yourself and learn about the person and grow and love. And at the end of the day, like I said, this isn't a bad thing. This isn't a bad breakup. You can look back at a relationship and be like, that was good. That was a good time. That was a beautiful time. That was
I may have to disagree on this subject right here, and only for the certain fact of that any relationship that I actually, you know, been broken up with or broken up with them, I always looked at it as just like, even though if I was cool with most of the chicks, and that's the crazy part about it, like, I feel like the rarity that separates me from other niggas is that, like, I actually motherfucking can keep certain shit cordial with females, but even if they was their fault, like 100% to the fucking fact, like, a nigga most of the time won't even hold yours. Like, there's even to a point where a nigga won't even fucking like do anything like evil to the point of telling like stories and shit about them just because they have earned respect and all of that shit. But you know, certain ones I just like fuck them off. But that's just how a nigga flight is, bro. You gotta be on that savage shit sometimes, bro. You know what I'm saying? But all jokes aside, bro, I always felt like, in my opinion, that if you just did not make a relationship just last just to go, it was just a waste of a time. But the thing I like about Fousey too, man, he's actually digging up the facts. Like, when I mean digging up the facts, like just digging up just some positives just out of a negative situation. Sure, he can, you know, actually be sad and probably cry about it and everything, okay? But hey, bro, he's making a video out of this, making a montage and shit, bro. This shit is actually kind of going well in like a story. This shit's kind of dope, bro.
You know, it helped me in a lot of ways.
Bro,
and a lot
she
of
kind of
things
bad. I'm
take
sorry.
Away
Fousey.
from it and just
shit.
grow.
Oh my
from
gosh.
It.
Is that like
And
Egyptian, like dressed alike?
And say,
Halloween?
F that person, I hate my ex, they're a piece of shit, and manipulate your mind into thinking that everything that happened in the relationship was bad. Like, that's unhealthy and not a good seed to carry.
Amen, baby.
And I'm actually, you know, walking away from this now with a seed of a lot of love and a lot of happiness and understanding, which it's a beautiful thing. Like, to walk away from a breakup and be like, you know what, that was good. Alicia, I know you didn't want me discussing the relationship and stuff, and I hope you saw from this video that I'm not breaking down anything. I'm not here to explain to anybody, you know, what the relationship was, and I do care for you, and I will always have love for you, and I do wish the best for you, and I hope that one day I can, you know, be your friend in that sense, and, you know, just be there for you. You know, I was
Get
told
her
that,
back, bro.
and I've given the advice
Get
before,
her
like,
back.
Your audience doesn't need to know
Spam
that.
up, get her back.
All right,
I'm sure.
Family, and you guys know how big that was for me and the whole moment in itself. So I felt like, you know, giving you guys a little update instead of
that
just being
Burberry
fight
vest
with
is
it,
fucking-
because there's a lot of times where I had something
saucy,
to vlog and they weren't in the vlog anymore, and I never even spoke on it. I felt like I might as well just get this out here now and let you guys know so you guys can be understanding of it. With that being said, I just came back from La La Land, and it was one of the best movies I've seen in, you know, recent years. I love it so much. Still looking for inspiration, still looking for answers, still looking for, you know, don't know what I'm looking for exactly, but I'm looking for something. I'm still working out every day, I'm still grinding, and I hope relatively soon I have an answer for you guys as to what's going on, and, you know,
Yeah,
just
man,
able to
we
pick
need
up the camera
answers,
and talk
bro.
to you guys, because I've been doing a lot in
We
my
need some
days.
simple answers
Freaking
quick.
more than I've ever
'Cause-
done, And like today when I was driving, I was like, you know, you could be vlogging all that you're doing, but I was like, but I'm not gonna, you know, force it. I'm not gonna force it to keep up with, oh, you're gonna lose subs, you're gonna lose views or anything like that. I was like, if I want to pick up the camera, I'm gonna pick up the camera. Anyways, that's a whole different topic. I love you guys so much.
Wow,
if you did
man.
listen to this and you do respect me.
Well, there we have it, flight crew, man. I am fucking shocked on all levels, man. I would have least expected from Fousey to my nigga. Like, come on, bro. Get her back. It is a motherfucking shit I should be seeing in the comment sections, bro. If you ever ride or die, and I can tell Alicia is most definitely a ride or die chick, bro. She's just right for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I could just spot a chick that's right and wrong, and you know what I'm saying, in the middle and has potential. And you know that's good. Some shit needs some time to work out. Maybe I feel like they're working some shit out behind the scenes. But hey, bro, what are you guys going through relationship-wise, flight crew? How's all the flight crew's relationship? Are y'all having them healthy relationships, bro? Or are y'all just like wilding out and everything? Hey, get down below in the comment section, bro. How do y'all react whenever y'all are in a breakup situation? With me, I would advise y'all not to play like sad music, because that just makes you much more sadder. That's why I was much surprised to see Fousey have that instrumental in the background, because nigga was about to tear up and shit, man. This was one of them sad drama film movies. But nah, all jokes aside, bro, hope, man, Fousey 2 would get better. And I kind of have faith that they may get back together, low-key, high-key, man, around February, March-ish, man. I think it's just maybe, honestly, Fousey's a little bit overwhelmed because of all the hate and, you know, him having to be pressured to come back into YouTube. Like, I think he wanted much more of a longer break, to be honest with you. But hey, bro, he gotta do what he gotta do. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta. That's what life is about, bro.
Yeah, you should've known the drill. You pretty bitch, but looks can kill. Man, I just popped the Percocet. Your bitch, she wanna give me neck. I asked her if that pussy was